Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, up off net. Yeah, yes, up off net. Here's the Tyson Bell. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Eric, what's going on with you? Andrew. What's going on? All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson Bell. Yeah. How many of you guys saw my last? Okay, I did a video. Saying, hey, look, ShowBizz was right. Hit the Tyson Bell. You saw that interview on Fight Hype. Beautiful interview with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Made me rock the shirt this morning. Hit the Tyson Bell. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder really letting it be known. And I saw in the comments some of you not really understanding what I'm saying. I'm ready to go to war in the war room. Y'all ready? Preach your biz. Ha! Ha! I'm ready to go to war. I'm ready to go to war in the war room. And that's the water, room temperature. Biz was right. Biz with the fresh hawk. You know what I'm saying? In the bank. We ready? Thanks for the giveaways. Absolutely. I'm gonna be out there, by the way. Oh man, George, what's going on with you, my man? Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm gonna be out there in Vegas for the fight. I'm looking forward to all of the shenanigans. Okay. I know a lot of people going to be there, a lot of familiar faces. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a better fight than the second fight. I think Deontay Wilder, his head is in the game the right way. I don't think his head was in the game the right way the second fight. He had a lot of things that he was just putting in a higher priority than Tyson Gypsy King Fury. And I think he took Tyson Fury lightly. Not to say that he's better than Fury. Okay, don't get that twisted, because I think Fury is a better fighter. But I think Fury is the type of fighter that you have to make number one priority if you're going to beat him. It's like fighting any, very good fighter, fantastic fighter. It's like Sean Porter taking on Terrence Crawford. You have to be on your A game to beat Terrence Crawford if you're Sean Porter. Okay? You have to be on your A game anyway, but especially if you're Sean Porter, hit the Tyson Bell. All right? So Deontay Wilder, he has made Tyson Fury his priority. And he also said the delay was good for him. I didn't put that in that video, but I said when Deontay Wilder said the delay was good for him, I told you, Deontay Wilder, Bomb Squad, all those guys over there on Team Wilder, it didn't sound like they were complaining much when the COVID thing happened. They didn't believe in the COVID thing, but they weren't complaining much because they can work on more things with them, and they can also work on building the fight. That was super premature. The fight wasn't ready to be sold. Even if the fight wasn't ready to actually happen physically with the two guys, it definitely wasn't ready to be sold. Okay, now you got more interviews, you got more things rolling out. They're talking, all those things happening, press conferences. You got all these things. Tyson Bell. You actually know that it's going to be on PBC. PBC Fox? So yes, I forgot what was the PBC Fox. I think so. You actually know what channel, what network is going to be on, all those things. And what say you? ShowBizz, the #1 channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Do people think I'm crazy when I say AJ by decision? I don't think you're crazy for saying any of those things. AJ by knockout, Usyk by knockout, Usyk by decision. I wouldn't. Let me see what else we got. The time death helped Wilder. Well, it helped Fury a bit too, because Fury had to switch. It definitely helped Fury, right? Financially, it helped Fury, and he had to switch oppositions. Okay, so he gave himself more time with the fake COVID. I don't think he. I mean, he didn't have COVID. He tested negative. All right, but I just think from the beginning, it was fake. Hit the Tyson bell. I mean, we saw Joseph Parker at the fight. Let me see. For the community, did you look at Usyk? He was looking like a bona fide serial killer. He always does. I never see him not look like a bona fide serial killer. Usyk is fantastic. Let me see. If Wilder loses, he definitely needs to go away for a while. He doesn't need to. If he loses, he should jump back in the ring. That's what he needs to do. What people will want to do is shun him. That's why I said or exile. Hit the Tyson bell. People will want to shun him, even Wilder fans. Okay, some. They're just gonna be, he wasn't, you know what I mean? This is a moment here, okay? But what he would need to do is just get back in the ring. See, a lot of you guys look at me as normalizing losing. I'm normalizing effort. Effort over excuses. Effort over fear of losing. Hit rock bottom. Get your ass up. You're going to start getting comfortable with getting your ass up. Then you're going to fear. You're going to stop fearing hitting rock bottom. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. The most dangerous man is a man with nothing to lose. Okay? So while everybody would, he should go away. Hell no. He's been away. If he loses to Tyson Fury, jump your ass back in the ring and fight somebody. Right? I still think Wilder should have fought somebody before Fury, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Wilder wants revenge. And let's talk about that. We got enough people in here right now. Let me see. Why does he need to leave? I want to see the guy mix it up with other people. Me too. I want to see him mix it up with other people other than Fury. I would love to see Wilder versus Usyk. I would love to see Wilder versus Otto Wallin, Babbitt. I don't care. Jared Anderson, Dillian White, Joe Joyce. There's a ton of people. For me, as a Wilder fan, I like seeing Wilder against. I would like seeing Wilder against AJ. I would like to see Wilder against Andy Ruiz. I like to see Wilder against all those guys. Okay, a lot of people is caught up on Wilder Fury, black and white too. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's keep it real. Black and white is a race thing. See, here's another thing. Here's another thing I want to say. I agree with you, Biz. The best thing that happened to Wilder is losing. Yep, it seemed to free him mentally. Yep, keeping your own is a lot of mental pressure. It is, and it makes you cherry pick. It makes you do all those things. Okay, and then they fear losing. AJ said it himself, right? I'm happy I lost. Remember that? People thought he was capping. When he lost to Andy Ruiz, he said, man, I'm happy I lost, man. Now I get to just open up. It was a lot of pressure. I'm happy I lost. Let me see. The result, AJ versus Usyk, is dependent on AJ's jab. He's going to definitely have the jab. It's depending on Usyk's movement, him getting back with Papa Chico. We haven't seen Usyk, the cruiserweight Usyk, at heavyweight. And people think it's just a weight gain. Could be. It could be the fact that he's more cautious, but also Papa Chico is back. So we got to see what made Usyk a big scare jumping into the heavyweight division in the first place. We're going to see that now. Were those reasons we had for Usyk jumping into heavyweight and making noise? Were those reasons real? Or is it going to be, hey man, Usyk he just was never that good of a heavyweight? Who else was like that? Bob Foster. Fantastic light heavyweight, one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time. He went up to heavyweight, man, please. And that's what Usyk's doing. That dude went up to heavyweight, fought Frazier. Frazier almost killed him. Frazier never landed a sweeter left hook. He almost killed him. Okay? Muhammad Ali was playing with him, right? So Bob Foster being one of the most dangerous fighters ever at light heavyweight. So we'll see. You feel what I'm saying, Char? So, let's break it down. Deontay Wilder. Okay. And also, we got to talk about Showtime, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, and Usyk and AJ. So this is going to be one hell of a show. Hit the Tyson bell. So let's talk. Let me see. L will change your life. And L will change your life for real, for real. Yeah, absolutely. Man, we've been losing, okay, as people, just people. You guys, we all have experiences losing. All right. And some of us, where we end up, lets you know how strong and solid we are inside. Some guy took a loss in grades, start becoming a class clown. Didn't put in an effort to get better grades, became a class clown. Now his ass in jail. He ran for the cool. Maybe I can succeed in something that takes less effort, like being cool, being silly. Now look at him, right? In and out of jail, so-and-so. Because of the fact that he hit rock bottom. He took some L's that other classmates weren't taking, right? He took some L's in class. So he's like, I'm gonna be a class clown and make fun of those who get good grades and try to change the environment and saying getting good grades makes you a loser. Losing and getting bad grades and being silly, you're a winner. And it works on certain people. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, then there's other people who succeed, who hit rock bottom, who took an L or two and brushed themselves off and kept taking L's and kept brushing themselves off and kept learning from those L's and start having the tools necessary to avoid those L's later in life and become successful. Hit the Tyson bell. Biz, did you see the Great White Hype? Yeah, is Fury the Damon Wayans character? Do you think that the Wilder, or you flipped it, that the Wilder revenge hype is louder than the truth? That Wilder just can't beat Fury. I don't think the best Wilder can beat the best Fury. I'm sorry, Wilder. I'm wearing the shirt and all that. You know what I mean? Wilder may be in here. He'll probably be in here soon, or watch it later. Okay. I don't think the best Wilder can beat the. I don't think the best Wilder we've seen. How about that? We probably never seen the best Wilder. The best Wilder we've seen can't beat the best Fury we've seen. Okay. But it's something to be the best you've been every night. That doesn't happen. So you just got to be better than Fury that night. That's all. You just got to be better than Fury that night. Look, no matter how light Fury takes Wilder or how focused Wilder is on Fury, the gap would never be like the gap it was the second fight, Fury and Wilder. See, a not so good Wilder against a good Fury made it one-sided. A very good Wilder against a not so good Fury would never make it that one-sided. Okay, so I think Fury's a better fighter, but Wilder just got to be better than him that night. That's what boxing is all about. That's what inspiration is all about. Usyk is very feel right. I don't 2 days. Yeah, I can't wait for the fight. I don't know what you're saying, but I can't wait for the fight. Now, let me see. The best punch of Wilder can beat Fury, though. The best punch of Wilder can beat Ali. I mean, you know, I mean, that punch, you nobody's surviving that, bro. Okay, I mean, the best punch is, but boxing is not about having a hard punch. Boxing's the sweet science. It's about setting up your punches. It's not about who has the heaviest hand. If that was the case, Foreman would have whooped the hell out of Ali. Right? Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, so look. So look, everybody, before I get into my bag, make sure you hit the like for me.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Hit the like for me, what?
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
And make sure you subscribe to
Subscribe, motherfucker.
LOL Biz. I gotta check out Usyk memes to get it. Oh, yeah, I gotta check out his. All right, so listen. Let's talk Deontay Wilder. I said in my video, and this is the one thing people got the biggest issue with: Wilder fans and Wilder haters. Let's keep it real. There's people who hate Wilder in this war room. Actually, expose yourself. Wilder fans, raise your hand. we're going to start with the Wilder fans. Raise your hand. Let's see what this war room is looking like. Wilder fans, put that hand emoji up for me. Let me get my water. Room temperature. Oh, man, my chat box just froze. I know you guys going to show up. All right. And I want, there you go. There you go. There you go. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. Bomb squad. I see all you. I see y'all. I see you. I see you. Bomb squad. Now, listen. I want all of the Wilder haters, not Fury fans, Wilder haters, right now, Wilder haters, put a hand up. Wilder haters, not Wilder fans. I hate Wilder. Know who you are. Know who you are. Put a hand up. A fist up or something. Know who you are. I hate, no, forget Team Fury. I hate Wilder. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. And that's the egg-shaped form. Okay? I'm a fan of both. Right. Now, the boxing fans don't do anything. Just, now listen. The biggest issue, I can't stand to do. The biggest issue people had with my video is this. When I said, what did I say? I said something like, oh, Wilder never originated. He didn't originate the excuses. Let's talk about that. And we're going to talk about this for about 40 minutes. Oh, it's ready. Put the timestamp. Put the timestamp. This is where we talk about Wilder. Wilder, let me see what we got to say. People forget that no one took Holyfield seriously when he moved up. Facts. His first couple heavyweight performances weren't great either. They were pretty good, though. James Quick Tillis, that was a good fight. Usyk heavyweight run may be the same. Holyfield's was better. Holyfield's was better. Holyfield is better. But I like the comparison. All right, you're not saying Usyk is Holyfield. Like Holyfield started slow. People thought he don't have the power for the heavyweight division. Okay, I get what you're saying. You're right. All right, so look. Facts. All right, so listen. Hit the Tyson bell. Wilder fans had a problem with me saying that. Wilder haters had a problem with me saying that. So let me break it down for you. Wilder never originated those excuses, which is why he can't explain those excuses. Oh, I'm about to preach. Oh, did he flex on him? Ah! Sweet. Flex on him. God. What up, Biz? Let's make it go viral. The duck hunt challenge. Pound for pound, all-time number one. Who would you duck? Who would you hunt? For a belt. Who would be your most challenging fight? And I know my answers. Community, post yours. That is crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to come back and think about it. So look, he rolled with the excuses though. I'm not there. See, that's the problem. Brent. That comment was dumb. I'm sorry. Give it up to Brendan Jackson. Having the first comment was dumb for today. There may be a lot of them. I'm not there. If he rolled with them or not. See, that's the problem. People jump in the comments, start talking about what I ain't even damn talking about. Okay? He never originated the excuses, right? He never originated the excuses, which is why he can't explain the excuses. You want to know why he can't explain the excuses? Because Deontay Wilder didn't experience those excuses. Preach. Let me walk off on you. If you experience them, you have no problem explaining them. There would have been no days later, some YouTuber create some excuses for you. If you got hit in the head with a metal fist, ping, ping, and it dented in your skull, you would have said it during the damn fight and after the damn fight. Wilder ain't dumb. He ain't so mindless. He don't know what metal feels like against his head. And he knows he doesn't have a dent right now. If you have a dent in your skull, you have to get that surgically fixed. He knows he ain't got a dent. Hit the Tyson Bell. He didn't experience those excuses. That's why he can't explain them. People outside the ring, like you and me, who weren't in there, are guessing. They couldn't take the loss. So they came up with the excuses, and they came up with such ridiculous excuses that it made Wilder look bad. And I told you guys from the very beginning, shh on the excuses before you make Wilder look soft. And I was sounding like a Wilder fan, and y'all ain't realize it. So you bought the egg weights. I was the Wilder fan, and y'all ain't realize it. Dropping straight facts, 100%. That's why Wilder cannot explain the excuses. He ain't come up with them. He didn't originate them because he didn't experience them. We about to preach. Biz, you need a snippet video for Preach. Yeah, Preach. Yep. Hope Wilder winners all the best to both men. Yep. Best boxing channel. Thank you. 100%. The autopsy. The autopsy said. The reason why, I accidentally said autopsy is because it was a figment of his imagination. He didn't know what to call it, so he called it autopsy. If he went with Deontay Wilder to the doctor and something said that, the medical report, he would have said that because it's right in his memory. When you create shit, you come up with crazy things. He didn't experience those things. Let me tell you what I was saying. What I was saying was consistent with Deontay Wilder, is that he wants revenge. That's it. He wants revenge because he took a loss. That is it. The excuses was a Band-Aid for him. One. It made him think, now I'm here. He started to believe the excuses. So it helped. It was a Band-Aid for him. Number two, it was a beautiful marketing tool. Why? Because people wouldn't want to see the fight for the sake of the fight. Can you imagine if Deontay Wilder said, hey, everybody, stop with the excuses. I got my ass whipped. But wait till the third time. I don't want to see a third time. Preach! And who has two thumbs and said that from the very beginning? This guy. I said, Deontay Wilder, don't say anything. The excuses is going to hype up the third fight. Hit the Tyson Bell. Switching up. Wrong. I've been consistent. Y'all switching up. See, the thing is, a lot of you guys were so hurt over the loss, you couldn't hear show. And now that the loss is a distant memory now, and that he's getting back in the ring in 2 weeks, now you're less sensitive and you can hear me. I've been saying the same thing every time. The same thing. Y'all couldn't hear me at first. Now you can. It took a long time, though. It took a long time. Maybe he put the egg weights in to get a better workout since Wilder was easy work. Nah, but for real, I got Wilder in the next one. Okay. Play the clip. You're funny. No, you changed your narrative. Wrong. That comment was dumb. The first thing I said, everybody hit the like. The first thing I said from the very beginning, see, y'all don't listen and y'all pick and choose when to listen. The first thing I said from the very beginning was he didn't cheat. That Fury didn't cheat because he didn't. I said Fury didn't cheat for that Wilder fight, and I debunked it. I worked very hard to people believe what they wanted to believe. And after that, I said, stop doing that because you're going to have Wilder look soft. I said exactly that. And then I said, Wilder, but don't say anything about the excuses. I said that to Jeremy Harridges when we were on Fight Network and we're having our debates about Wilder versus Fury. When Jeremy Harridges was like, he should drop the excuses, I said, man, he shouldn't say anything about it because the excuses is hyping up the third fight. How many of you guys remember that? I'm also the first one to say it's not a race thing. I know that for sure because y'all call me every name in a book. And then when I open y'all eyes up on that, on the it's not a race thing, that's when Wilder fans start saying, wait a minute, man, hold on, ShowBizz a real one. I start getting emails and stuff like that. Let's talk about the race thing. Me, exactly. Bam, no cap. Thank you. Look, check this out. I do remember. These people remember God of War. You don't because you ain't around. You're just talking out your ass. And now you're looking like one. You are what you eat. But check this out. I was the first one to say it's not a race thing. So let's talk about race. I was there, I remember. Yes, absolutely. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's talk about race. I was the one where when people were calling me every name in the book, I was the one that said, hey, let's stop having Deontay Wilder define everybody as a black man. Because what we do a lot is we challenge each other as black people to have a black race. Who's blacker than who? And that's destroying us as a people. Making Wilder blacker than AJ. Nobody bring up black or anything when I talk about Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. Okay? Hold on real quick. Did you watch the Joshua versus Usyk press conference? Dude, suit looks like Joe. I guess it's 17th century. Funny. Funny. Hit the Tyson bell. No, I haven't watched it. I'm about to check it out though. Thanks so much. Who released that racist buck breaking picture yesterday? I don't know who did that. That was terrible. Now, I want that gone. Preach Biz 100%. But people didn't understand what I was saying until I brought up Mark Breland JDs. That's when people start understanding. Facts. Oh, yes, I wonder, why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the play? Facts, Biz. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later. When I brought up Mark Breland JDs, and I'm going to come around and let y'all know what really happened. Okay? But let me go to work a little bit. Willie Lynch syndrome, 100% all day. Stay on their head, 100%. You got to vibrate on our level. Willie Lynch syndrome, putting blacks against blacks. But listen, and this is a big moment here. It wasn't until I said, JD's, here's a picture of him holding the water the night of the fight, and here's a picture of Mark Breland holding the water the night of the fight. Why are you guys all on Mark Breland getting fired and not JD's? JD's held the water, and JD's also watched the hands get wrapped, not Mark Breland. So the two things y'all said that was cheating, the gloves being tampered with, and spiked water. JD's was there for both of them, holding the water and back there watching the hands get wrapped. But y'all rolled over on the brother. Hit the Tyson bell. Quick. Guess who's still with the camp? JD's. Kaiser Sose walking straight at the end. I brought that up. That's when y'all were like, wait a minute. Because you can't think for yourselves. Right? It was never about race, bro. It was never about race. When Deontay Wilder said, to this day, and Team Wilder wrapped it up in a brand and sold it, to this day is when the race thing happened. Hit the Tyson bell. The truth of the matter is this. It was never about race. Breland and Wilder did not have a great chemistry. It was never even about damn water. Breland and Wilder doesn't have a good chemistry. And now looking back on it, I'm happy he fired Breland. Because Malik Scott is getting to him and Breland couldn't. That wasn't a match made. So Wilder, you're right for firing Breland. Breland couldn't get through to you. Malik Scott can. You didn't have to throw him under the bus like that. But yeah, get Mark Breland out of there if he doesn't make you a better fighter. I don't care if Mark Breland was telling the truth. If he can't get through to you, if the way he communicates doesn't help you, fire him. But to throw him under the bus like that. Oh, let me see. 100K on the way every day. Make money. Right, hit the Tyson bell. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all going to try to not hear me. People like God of War, he's going to do his best not to hear me. Biz, you have a lot of new subs. Not everyone been around long enough, right? You might have to do a flashback vid, something like that. People not having been around, they have no idea. So you're right. You're right. You're right. 100%. That's the facts. Nobody brought up water but YouTubers who's not even into boxing. And what evidence do they have for the water? Tyson Fury saying no. Tyson Fury said, who got that water? No, I'm good. That's all they needed because they don't even know boxing enough. Teofimo Lopez let you in on that light. We don't accept water from just anybody. You don't do that because the business is shiesty. They can put something in your water and make you fail a drug test. But the YouTuber who don't understand that, he or they or whoever they are, came up with that water excuse, right? Oh, that means that it was spiked. And then they passed the post-examination. There's no evidence of the water thing. Deontay Wilder adopted it to give everybody good reason to be on his side against Breland. That's the Black Two Sugars. I was there every minute. Every minute. And what was Wilder trying to say Kenny Bayless did? That's right. Crab in the barrel referee. Rolled over on the other brother, right? And used the racist terms to have us be like, okay, yeah. Right? So look, to keep it real. When Wilder lost, hold on. Wilder fired him because Breland stopped the fight. Yep. That's why Wilder fired him. He didn't like it in the first place. He didn't like Breland. They were bad. That's why Wilder was getting worse and worse. Breland wasn't getting through to him. I don't even know if Wilder even liked boxing anymore. And then Breland stopped the fight. That's why. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Now, what happened was this. Wilder lost. Right? And Wilder felt low. But let me tell you what Wilder's truth was. Y'all ready? Let me know when y'all ready. Let me tell you what Wilder's truth was. He said it immediately after he lost. He didn't bring up, I felt metal dent my skull. He didn't bring up somebody tainted my water. That was YouTubers. That was y'all. Hold on. Breland stopped the fight instead of letting Wilder die. Right. JD's is a day one, was there before everybody. Wilder deserves this criticism, though, because how foul he did Breland. But why you, Eric Johnson, as a Wilder fan, loving JD's? Because Wilder didn't diss JD's. It's not about your thought, Eric. It's about you being a fan of Wilder. Because if Wilder says something bad about JD's, the same JD's have been there since day one, then you would have been like, JD's is out of there. He's sorry. He's horrible. Never been good for Wilder. You're just following Wilder. You're not thinking with your own brain. Mark Breland been there since day one, too. So listen. Hold on real quick. No war room without me. Let me tell you the truth. What happened with Wilder, I was there since the very beginning. When Wilder lost, Wilder said his first thing was, I was sick or something. He said, I was sick through training camp. He said, I must have been the first one that had coronavirus or something. Remember that? Ha! Let me tell you, that was the first thing Wilder said. Let me tell you, yo, to be honest, you have to win one to have a trilogy. Hit the Tyson Bell. Yeah, this probably, I've never seen a trilogy like this ever in my life. But this is a conspiracy fight. That's fine. Let me tell you something. Wilder was sick during training camp or something. That was his response. And he didn't even like saying that because he knew people would see it as excuses. When Wilder took off his mask, what did I say? When Wilder, the day I called the fight, when Wilder took off his mask, what did I say? He looks sick. The truth of the matter is this, okay? Wilder didn't feel quite like himself that night. He had no legs, back-to-back training camps, busted arm. He took off his mask. He just didn't look right. He was not right that night, all right? And now Wilder wants revenge. And it pissed Wilder off because the contract says that he gets an immediate rematch. Now, what happened was the fans gave Wilder a bunch of excuses. And I was trying to debunk all those excuses because it was just embarrassing, making Wilder look bad. And then Wilder did what I didn't want for sure. He adopted those excuses and repeated them and was convinced of them. And after that, Tyson Fury said, yo, I could sue you for defamation. But I'm not. I'm just never going to fight you again. And then Wilder took his ass to court. Wilder fired Mark Breland because their chemistry was getting worse and worse, and Mark Breland threw in the damn towel. That's it. It's extremely simple. And I've been telling y'all that since the beginning. Now, that's the truth. I was watching live, man, Biz. You called it 100%. Yep. Now, what say you? What say you? There's a character in Record of Ragnarok that embraces exactly what you say about loss. I hope Wilder is sharper than ever. He needs to bring out this kid Dynamite Focus to win. No excuses. This is Sparta. And my thing is this. Victory has defeated you. Oh, yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the plot? Wilder, not the costume, not the water, not the trainer. Only Wilder's ego. But he's still Bomb Squad. Thank you. At the end of the day, what happened with ShowBizz? When I was talking about, yo, y'all destroying Wilder, and I'm talking about Wilder, effort, Wilder, train, get back in training camp, Wilder. Get back to punching something, though that testosterone going to build up. Us sitting on the couch, we ain't got that testosterone. That's why we complaining, and we love hearing you complain. But you get in there, start punching something. Testosterone is going to build up, and excuse is going to taste like ass when you speak it. Wilder got back in the gym. Now look at him. And what happened to ShowBizz in the midst of all that, I got blocked by Wilder. Because Team Wilder and a lot of people, I even got snapped on from Team Wilder, right? I got attacked by Team Wilder. Social media. But they did not know my efforts in supporting Wilder. I was talking about effort. I was talking about coming back and getting yours. For real. I said either take him to court if you have evidence of all that stuff, or get back into training and get yours. That's all I was saying. He blocked me. If he really believed all those things, take his ass to court, because that's manslaughter, attempted manslaughter. His hands are licensed. If you was wearing brass knuckles, take him to court. If he dented your head, show the world. Don't have the video edit off when you point at it. No, show the world live. Look at my head. He dented it with a metal object, and take his ass to court and get him kicked out of boxing and get his ass put to jail. If you're not going to do all those things, then get back in the training camp and whoop his ass. But I got blocked. Nobody was hearing what I was saying. And that's why I made the video last night saying, say you were right. Now we're here. The third fight's on the way, October 9th. And at the end of the day, war in the ring is what it's all about. At the end of the day, Wilder got that guy back in the ring. And the conspiracies and excuses is building up hype for this fight. People are going to show up. Oh, here we go. Stop it. You also said don't fight Fury next. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You also said don't fight Fury next. Look at this guy. Why did I say it, though? Not just me saying it. Why did I say it? Why did I say it, Vernon? Don't just talk. Why did I say it? Do you have an understanding past what you just heard me say? Do you have did you hear the why, Vernon? Why did I say it? Wilder blocked me years ago because I said his technique was trash. Still a fan, though. Right. Huge fan. Shout out to Glasses for not breaking. Vernon, why did I say it? Why did I say it? He's trolling. Roll the clip. Let's roll the clip. Let's roll the damn clip.
That comment was dumb.
Why did I say it? He doesn't even know. Why did I say it? I feel like Bill Cosby. Why am I making that face? Why did I say it? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I said it. And I'm going to say it again because your brain just is not firing off. Okay. It doesn't work, Vernon. Maybe you're too young. You're a baby. That's right. You're young. Okay. I got to understand that too. I act like everybody's mature. All right. Let me tell you why I said it. Explain it to you very slowly from the beginning. Hold on real quick. My coworker asks who would win, Tank versus Canelo, and I almost quit my job. I swear. Roll the clip, please. Yeah, there's Tank versus Canelo.
That comment was dumb.
That's for your coworker. Yeah, he went silent because he's just talking. Let me tell you why I said it. Hold on. Let me see, Mr. President, right here. Yo, Biz, can you please show my 6-year-old son the Thanos gauntlet? He's crazy about it. Ha! Bro, that thing is heavy. I have to go get it, but I'll show you guys one day. I have to go get that thing. That thing is heavy. But much love to your son. All right. Comic books is a beautiful thing. Let me see. I'm trying to get to something. I'm ducking Duran. I'm hunting Ricardo Mayorga. And Sweet Pea is my biggest tell him, ouch. That's beautiful. I'm gonna have to come up with something. ShowBizz, your funny, goofy self, very mature. Yeah, because I'm mature enough to know to be myself. HLD, always be yourself. When you're not being yourself, you're being insecure and immature. I'm a goofy guy, and I embrace it. Always be you. Rock yourself. Don't make me school you, HLD. You're looking bad. All right, so look, let's give that to HLD real quick.
That comment was dumb.
So look, back to Vernon. Oh, the reason why I said that. Listen. Take the 20 million, right? Get a fight under Malik Scott. All those things that you're learning, all those new things and things y'all experimenting with, get a fight under your belt with those things, so those things y'all can at least have a fight together, so that chemistry can build more, and maybe you can knock somebody out. Bomb Squad is back, right? And at the same time, AJ is fighting Tyson Fury for undisputed. After that, you fight for undisputed. Tyson Fury beats AJ. If he doesn't beat AJ, you fight Tyson Fury, but you go for undisputed. Let them go ahead and clear that out. And you go viral with another Bomb Squad, and you have another. I was talking about really becoming better. I'm talking about the real things, the effort, the real things. Have a fight under your belt. Have this third fight that is so important with Tyson Fury, so important to your legacy. Have that not be the first time you try all those things in the ring. Because I'm talking about success, really succeeding. That's why I said don't fight Fury next. But you won't know that. You're young, okay? But you'll get it one day. You'll get it one day. Like I said, don't run down and get one of those cows. Walk down and get them all. Hit the Tyson bed. Biz, always give education, entertainment up off, man. My man. So look, who do I think is going to win this fight? You know, it's strange because I really like what Wilder's doing. Okay. And I think Fury is a better fighter. All right. And I think Fury knows how to beat Wilder. Wilder doesn't know how to beat Fury. He hasn't beaten him yet. Okay. But when it comes to Deontay Wilder, because this is a Deontay Wilder live, no matter what, after the fight, if Wilder loses, I want Wilder to keep fighting. He just couldn't get past Fury. I don't want Wilder to hit rock bottom and feel bad. I want Wilder to be like, all right, yeah, I just couldn't get past Fury. And then tell everybody, hey, don't trip. Don't trip and come up with lies and excuses for me and stuff. I'm not a baby. I'm a king. And I want Wilder to walk like one. And then have a fight immediately after that and keep rolling. Sugar Shane Mosley lost to Vernon Forrest twice and kept rolling, bro. Vernon Forrest lost to Mayorga twice and kept rolling, bro. Take your ass whooping if you lose and get back and knock somebody out. If Wilder wins, I want to see him fight AJ. Hit the Tyson bell. That is the most exciting heavyweight fight in the world. AJ versus Wilder. That's it. That's it. Let me see. Look at Canelo's reaction to Caleb's slap. Roll counter 3-2, pure instinct. Yeah, from a lifetime of drilling. Yeah, your technique has to be part of your DNA. Oh yeah, muscle memory. His ego's too big. You got to have a big ego. You do. You have to have a big ego. But, you know, when you can't just get past somebody, you start to live with it. You do. I just can't. I can't. Can't do it. Right? I can't do it. I watched my hero, Roy Jones Jr., just can't get past Tarver. He beat him the first time, but after that, he just could not get. After Tarver wrecked his chin, I mean, it was just over, bro. Okay. He couldn't get past anybody for a while. Glenn Johnson, nobody. All right. Just can't do it. All right. Not in the current condition I'm in. So if Wilder lose, I'll just be like, yo, people lose. Keep fighting. Keep punching. If Wilder wins, I would like him against AJ. All right. But I've been around boxing so much, bro, that a loss doesn't destroy me like it used to. Like when Tyson lost to Buster. Oh my God. But I will consider this. For many of you, Deontay Wilder is your Tyson. For many of you, Deontay Wilder is your Roy Jones, and this is your first rodeo. You know, it hurts. But now he's back, and I know you're excited. And that's what boxing is all about. That's why it's the best sport in the world. Wilder will win. There you go. Wilder don't have a chin. Man, it looked like a lot of these people in the heavyweight division, man. You know, these are big guys now. They're super big. All right. So with all that weight, you know, your neck can only take so much. I'm not sure if Wilder doesn't have a chin. Like I feel like that with AJ and Tyson Fury. I think all their chins are kind of close, to be honest. They all been dribbled off the canvas and shit. Like I think all their chins are kind of close. They all been wobbled. Now Dillian White, I think his chin is a little bit more fractured than all. ShowBizz, the next boxing voice in YouTube TV. Thank you so much, Tyson. ShowBizz read my message. Ha! Much love to you. So let's go here. Are we done with the Wilder talk? We only got like 10 minutes. Maybe let's just go through with Wilder, and then tomorrow we'll talk about Showtime Shot. I got a lot to say about Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. We'll make that the show for Facts Friday. And AJ versus Usyk. We'll wait for that tomorrow. I think we got a lot to discuss when we got like 10 more minutes. So let me see. Breland Spike Wilder's Instagram, and that's why she'll be Yes, great stance show. Thank you so much. Did everybody like the show? How about let me know if you have issues with anything I said. Just say issues. A defeated Wilder has grown in my eyes more than Fury has in victory. Facts. Mentally, Wilder seems improved, whereas I feel Fury is too many antics. Yeah, Fury. Don't be Fury fans. Don't act like Fury is impervious to having victory defeat him. Fury got to come with his A game come October 9th. Fury is the last one that needs a slap on the wrist. Wilder by knockout to the body. Issues. Okay, cool. Issues. We want a 2-hour stream. Funny. What's your issue? What's your issue, Josh? Because I kind of went in. No issues. Let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell your play cousin, tell your best friend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If they're away from you, text them. They don't like anymore. Like it was kind of say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. What's the issue? We need the like video. We do need the like video. Everybody hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Let's see what we got to say. Wilder ain't a boxer. He's an athlete who can punch hard. If he's mobile and explosive and uses his power in his left, he can walk him down. You know, I said that too. If Wilder doesn't have to be technical, really, he can just maximize what he is as an athlete. I said that. Let me see. ShowBizz the best. Thank you so much. Issues. I missed the freeze intro. Funny. That's my issue. Dang, brother. I can't pick up what you're putting down, brother. I can't pick up what you're putting down, brother. Josh said that's my issue. Oh, the excuses are downplaying Fury's ability is my issues. The excuses are downplaying Fury's ability is my issue. Oh, because so you're talking about me saying that wasn't the best Wilder? Are you talking about when I said that wasn't the best Wilder? Like the excuses I give Wilder? Because I do give Wilder excuses. I'll say he had back-to-back training camps. He just didn't look quite like Wilder and the torn bicep. Is that what you're saying? I hope that's what you're saying, because the other excuses I don't even give any energy towards as far as being something that's nothing I say. I'm downplaying those excuses. You're right on, Biz. Take the war room to school. Much love to you. Best channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Is that well, let me answer that. If that's what you're speaking of, right? Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Okay, right. Well, let me say it again, because I've said it a bunch of times, okay? But let me say it again slowly. The best Fury beats the best Wilder, okay? The best Fury we've seen. Wilder's speech is getting worse. Look it up. I'm not on that. The best Fury beats the best Wilder we've seen. All right? Let me do this one step at a time, okay? So that is saying something good about your Fury, okay? Now, I also said earlier in this live stream, you may have missed it, that the best Fury against a not-so-good Wilder beats the hell out of him. That's what you saw in the second fight. The best Wilder against a not-so-good Fury would not make it look like it did the second fight. One-sided like that. I don't think Wilder would ever beat Fury like that. So that's how much better than Wilder Fury is, in my opinion. So what I'm actually saying is this. The second fight, it's not downplaying Fury's abilities. Ability-wise, Fury is better than Wilder. But the reason why the second fight looks so crazy is because that was the best best Fury against a not-so-good Wilder. It's not downplaying Fury. You got to be on your A game to beat Fury. In order for Wilder, in my opinion, to beat Fury, he has to be better than Fury that night. Meaning it has to be a Wilder we haven't seen, because Fury beat him twice. So it has to be a Wilder we haven't seen against a Fury that I've seen. A not-so-good Fury, like the one against Otto Wallin. Right? Like a not-so-good Fury against the best Wilder. Wilder would beat him. It won't look as one-sided because Fury is just that good. But he'll beat him. He'll mess around and knock him out. It'll take a while, but he'll knock him out. Okay? Fury just ducking and dodging. Now, even the first fight, how about this? The first fight, Wilder didn't look no different than Wilder ever looked. That was Wilder. Perfect example. That was Wilder. Fury, that wasn't the best Fury. And Fury was better than him. It's just Wilder caught him twice. Well, 3 times if you count 2 punches in that 12th round. That's all. Objective. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Let me see. I've been here for 2 years. I feel like I'm about to get slapped. No. Let me see. Biz, how funny would it be if the trilogy ended in another draw? I would die laughing. Oh my goodness. ShowBizz, Fury's pretending like he's not prepared for the trilogy. Thank you. No problem, brother. He's preparing like he's pretending like he's not prepared for the trilogy. Well, hold on. I got an answer for that. Fury is carrying himself how he always does. I never see Fury showing a bunch of his training and everybody's like, wow, Fury looks amazing. I don't see that ever. I remember when he fought Klitschko, he showed up in a Batman costume and stuff like, you ain't really know what his training camp was like. Like, really, when Fury was with Kronk for a second time, well, we got back reassociated with Kronk, with Sugar Hill and all that. for the second fight, he said he was going to walk him down, but you didn't know what it was looking like. That's the scary thing. Fury knows how to go into this world of seclusion and come out of it victorious. This is how he always, it's us acting like he's not ready and all that stuff. That's not him. He's always secretive about his camp. You see a little thing, but Wilder is showing a lot of stuff. Wilder is like, dun, 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 dun. It's like he's ready, but Fury never. Why do people speak as if Wilder didn't sleep Fury already? I don't know. I don't know why. Let me see. Fury has honestly always been a lunatic. I see his leg training. That's another thing. If you guys want to talk about something, that's another thing. Why everybody we mentioned Wilder legs and don't mention the weird ass stork legs of Fury. Fury looks bad always. Fury his body sucks, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's not. I mean, his body doesn't, how swole you look or how cute your body looks doesn't make a difference in a ring. All right, we all know Tito Trinidad let you know that. Okay. Fury let you know that. All right. But I'm just saying, if we're going to be looking at bodies and you look at Wilder's legs, no one talks about the stork ass legs that Fury has. His legs looks bad. His legs always look bad. Bad. The only reason there's a focus from me on Wilder's legs is because Wilder has to carry Fury. So, but boy, leg for leg, there ain't no sexy legs coming from neither one of those camps. All right. Why would Fury be more motivated than Wilder? Why would Fury be more motivated than Wilder? Because everybody said that Fury cheated. Wilder is calling Fury a cheat. Fury has to beat Wilder to not have this fight, not bring light to. So listen, this is the conspiracy fight. If Fury loses, it's over. Not Fury's over. It's just everyone knows for sure. Oh, there was something to that cheating thing. Yeah, everybody put the magnifying glass on Fury, and that's how he lost. Bro. Fury ain't trying to lose to no Wilder. That boy is violently working out to beat Wilder. He knew he wasn't ready the first time. They had to push that fight out. He ain't ready. He ain't trying to lose to no Wilder. Do you understand? You only beat me because you cheated? Do you understand a post-press conference? Oh, my God. If Wilder wins? Oh, my goodness. Fury the cheater. Fury got to win. He has to win. And his legacy, he never defended his title. He goes to defend his title and lose immediately. There's huge reasons why, right? He has to be more hungry. And the six-figure, the beautiful payday, the seven-figure, whatever, beautiful payday with AJ. Undisputed big money. He was on the verge of big money. $200 million. Bro. No. Why would Fury be more motivated? Hell, yeah. Wilder wants revenge, right? And that's a huge motivation. Fury got crazy motivation. Good points. Yes. Everybody, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. And go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on this fight. Place a bet on AJ versus Usyk. We got a lot of giveaways for that and promotions for that. BUSR is going to show up and let you guys know the promotions and everything. There's some beautiful things that's going to really help you guys when it comes to, I always have a safety net for you guys. And we came up with a good safety net. I'm just going to let BUSR talk. You place a bet and it's not that bad. Okay, if you place a bet on AJ versus Usyk, you won't lose hard. You won't lose. A lot of you guys were able to make big, crazy bets like Pacquiao knockout and stuff like that without losing anything. BUSR is good for that. Give a shout out for BUSR to BUSR. They're good for that. Mess around, you can only win and don't lose. They're good for that. So there's going to be another promotion, something like that. Let me see. I bet on AJ to get my bag. There you go. Okay, everybody, I gotta go. You guys have a good time. Hopefully you had a good, great, fantastic time. Hey, I think we let the truth be known. This was nothing against Fury, damn sure nothing against Wilder. It was more so bringing the light in and saying, look, really, there's boxing reasons why Wilder lost, and Wilder coming back, his hunger was always motivated by the fact that he just wanted revenge. And it was everybody else that couldn't take Wilder losing that created the excuses. But Wilder just wanted the revenge. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Huh. My people.